Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, July 25th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Stuff the Bus Drive helps hundreds of local students, a suicide prevention town hall in Cullman, and Cullman County PALS promotes clean communities and volunteerism. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The United Way of Cullman County has wrapped up its annual Stuff the Bus school supply drive, and once again, the community showed up in a big way. Executive Director Stephanie Childers says donations from individuals, businesses, and churches will help students in both Cullman County and city schools start the year off right. Supplies were distributed directly to school counselors to students in need. This year's lead sponsor, Publix, returned to support the effort, joined by more than a dozen partner drop-off locations, including Walmart, the Chamber of Commerce, Wallace State, and several local banks and churches. Student volunteers also pitched in, earning hours toward the AmFirst $1,000 Future Philanthropist Scholarship. Childers says the goal is simple: remove barriers to learning, starting with a backpack and basic supplies. She also thanked school leaders Dr. Shane Barnett and Mr. Kyle Koloff for their partnership and urged families in need to contact their school counselors before the first day of school. A town hall is planned for Thursday, September 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. for a discussion on the prevention of suicide and mental health issues relevant to Cullman and surrounding communities. The panel will be hosted in partnership with Cullman Regional Medical Center and Vital. Vital is a trusted partnership between Alabama state agencies and the University of Alabama that aims to improve the lived experience of Alabamians with mental health, substance abuse, and trauma-related challenges. Zero Suicide is their project dedicated to reducing suicide rates in rural and underserved counties. Organizers are asking for your input in preparation for the town hall. Scan the QR code to submit a question or topic of interest for the panel. The event will take place at First Baptist Cullman at 501 2nd Avenue. If you'd like more information, email clark039@ua.edu. Cullman County PALS, People Against a Littered State, met July 22nd to plan upcoming cleanup events, volunteer recruitment, and community outreach. At the meeting, members discussed updates to the Adopt a Mile program, which supplies signs, bags, and safety vests for groups maintaining stretches of highway. They also proposed new drop-off zones to replace post-cleanup dumpsters and encouraged more volunteers to join roadside efforts. PALS President Cherry Haney stressed the importance of clean roadways, not just for appearance, but for protecting drinking water. The group will also introduce new teachers to the Alabama Clean Campus program, which offers free resources to schools for beautification, recycling, and anti-litter initiatives. Cullman County schools have been top performers in the statewide Clean Campus competition. Members brainstormed ideas for a fair booth and discussed nominees for this year's Beautification Awards, which recognize local groups and businesses making Cullman a cleaner, more welcoming place. For more info or to volunteer, call Cullman County PALS at 256-531-4222. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up next, local standouts shine at All-Star Week, and Wallace State to host inaugural Lion Athletics Benefit Dinner. Sports is next. Welcome back. Let's lead off today's sports segment with a look at how some of our local high school standouts performed in Montgomery this week. The 29th Annual Alabama High School Athletic Association All-Star Sports Week was held in Montgomery, and several local standouts made the trip to compete in this year's events. Holly Pond's Travis Barnett and Cold Springs' Paisley Whitley both placed 10th in their respective races to help lead the North teams to a pair of wins over the South. In Tuesday's All-Star Girls Basketball game, Vinemont's Reagan Robinson posted 4 points and a rebound, and West Point's Jalen Faulkner added 2 points and an assist in the North's 85-75 loss to the South. West Point's Charlie Harris put together a great performance on the golf course, too. The South team won both the boys and girls competitions, but Harris was named co-MVP of the North team. West Point varsity girls golf coach Courtney Walker served as the lead coach of the North team. Cullman's John Lunsford and West Point's Bailey Sutter earned invitations to this year's golf competition as well. Cullman's Allie Krigbaum competed on the tennis court and defeated St. James's Bailey Woods to win the number 6 singles. Moving over to local college sports news, Wallace State Community College is proud to announce the inaugural Wallace State Athletics Benefit Dinner, scheduled for Tuesday, August 26th of this year. This event, presented by Traditions Bank, will celebrate the launch of the Lion Athletics Fund, a new initiative dedicated to enhancing the student-athlete experience across all athletic programs at Wallace State. The evening will bring together community members, student-athletes, coaches, and supporters for a night of celebration and connection. Guests will enjoy a buffet dinner, athletics-inspired silent auction, and remarks from Wallace State leadership and athletic representatives. All proceeds from the fundraising event will directly support athletic programs, helping Wallace State continue to attract and develop outstanding athletic talent and provide opportunities for its student athletes. Tickets are available for $75 per individual or $550 for a table of 8. For more information or to purchase tickets, please contact the Wallace State Athletics Department at 256-352-8262 or email drew.wilson@wallacestate.edu. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, an historical watch party, Kayak Cullman, Trimble Fire Department receives a check from Visit Cullman, and the Chamber's July Business After Hours at WildWater. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Historical Society is hosting a watch party this Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Cullman County Museum. The community is invited to join as they step back in time to view nostalgic videos of photographs from Cullman County's past, including landmarks, streets, and places, and likely spotting familiar faces, longtime friends, and family connections. The Cullman County Alabama Extension is offering basic kayaking skills to adults on Mondays through the month of August. Starting with Kayaking 101, Basics and Safety, attendees will meet at the Cullman County Extension office from 5 to 7 p.m. for this required class. On the next Monday, August 11th, attendees will meet at Lake George in Cullman from 5 to 7 to learn about flatwater paddling. The final class will meet on Monday, August 18th for flowing water paddle instruction. The location and time of this session is yet to be determined. All equipment is provided. The cost to attend all 3 sessions is only $15. Registration is required and will close on July 31st. To register, visit aces.edu. This week, Visit Cullman had the honor of presenting a check to Chief Adam Taylor of the Trimble Fire Department to help with needed equipment and repairs. Visit Cullman said the department's support and assistance during fishing tournaments at Smith Lake is invaluable. The Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce is making a splash by hosting their July Business After Hours at WildWater. Chamber members are invited to enjoy an evening of relaxation and family-friendly fun on Wednesday, July 30th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. For $30, Chamber members and up to 3 of their guests can have after-hour access to the water park, food, drink, and door prizes while networking and making valuable connections with other Chamber members. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Dainward H. Carroll, 84, of Baileyton, passed away on July 23rd. No services are scheduled at this time. Phyllis Jeanette Quattlebaum passed away on Wednesday, July 23rd. No services are scheduled at this time. Dale Ward Wilson, age 71, of Vinemont, passed away on Tuesday, July 22nd. A visitation will be held today from 12 to 2 p.m. at Flint Creek Southern Baptist Church, followed by a Celebration of Life memorial service at 2 p.m. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a moment to look ahead at your weekend weather forecast. Today we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high around 89. Afternoon showers and storms are possible. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny skies with a high near 92 and a chance of afternoon showers. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 72. Sunday, you may see some patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise, sunny with a high near 93. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 73. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful weekend, Cullman.